Very much so. Oh. Okay, we're just at the bait mark now. Catching some live bait and some red eyes here.
If I pedaled for so long, it's
Hey!
oh.
So we're just going to continue catching bait. And hopefully that stick goes away. Are we on the mark? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Hi there folks. Well, myself and Ray cat all from Lloyd this morning. A good buddy of mine, Narosh, is skippering us.
Morning guys.
Basically, plan of attack is we come here, there's been a lot of tuna and kuta and a couple Dorado around on the inside here on the reef. We've just got some live bait this morning. We've just got here now. It's 5:30 in December, a little bit late, but we're going to start pulling some plastics. We're going to run you through what sort of tackle we're using and why first. And then once we slow down the plastics, if there's no bite, we're going to go into the live bait. Alright guys, so stay tuned and hopefully put you onto some fish.
Let the dirty shore angler catch a fish.
The outfit we're using today, well, this is one of many sort of combos, but it's my favorite combo. This is the Daiwa Saltist 40. It's a black gold, the BG range. Basically, it's still got the regular large arm, but like your bigger reel, but it's a little bit narrower. Okay, so it's just a lot more comfortable in the arm. It's got a 6.4 to 1 ratio, so it's fast. So when those tuna and the kuta turn around and start swimming towards you, or whatever it is, you can catch up on them quickly. So you need a fast retrieve, not like those old school sort of slow reels. It's got a nice power handle and a carbon text drag washer, so it can pull hard. So for the tuna and stuff like that, it's an ideal reel. On top of it, I've just got your regular, it's actually quite the cheap 050 Kingfisher, not even the giant version, just a regular Kingfisher line. On top of that, I've got the Grandwave boat rod. And one thing that's nice about it, hold that if you don't mind. You'll notice on the bend, the tip's relatively soft, so you can catch stuff or whatever. When you pull hard, you'll see how much backbone it's got. You see that there? It locks up there. That's perfect for tuna and bigger fish like that. You can lift them off the bottom. Big dories, or you're going to say they're going to stuff it down or whatever. It's got a nice backbone there. And just on top of that, I've just got a rattler. A lot of sharks here. They swim just as good as any other lure. And I tell you what, if you lose them, you don't cry because they're not too expensive.
Alright, so I'm going to go slightly different to Lloyd. I'm using the good old Daiwa SL50 SH and matched with a offshore series Poseidon Kuta ski, which is basically designed as a ski boat rod. Obviously, as the name implies, for Kuta. Alright, on the reel I've got 0.43 Siglon, which is 30-pound Siglon, and on top of that I've got the Kingfisher fluorocarbon 30 or 50-pound nylon leader. Slightly different to shore fishing, but anyway. Now I've just got a big borrow and steal a rattler from Lloyd.
Alright, well we've been pulling lures around the area. Haven't got a bite, which isn't really encouraging. The water's not that clean, it's a little bit green. But the Dorado and tuna eat all day, so we'll find cleaner water later, a little bit later, and try to find the fish later. But at the moment, it's now 6:11. We're just going to put some liveys out, go over a couple of marks here for kuta, see if we can try like a kuta or two. And then once it gets later in the day, then we're going to look for cleaner water, do some trailing around for Dorado, maybe go around the ships and look for some dories there.
I put a little live mozzie, just 2 single hooks, a little green bead, and I put him down with a 5-ounce goat's ball. That's a sinker, for those who don't know. And then I'll release that about probably another 20 meters or so behind the boat. So my boat's probably sitting about 30 meters behind the boat. And like I said, in approximately mid-water.
With this Kingfisher line, it's like a slightly darker green. When it goes in the water, I use this as my downrigging rod. Basically the one that I'm going to put with a sinker on. And it doesn't even need leader because it just disappears at that depth. When I because I don't have a leader line, this is going to slide. You want this sliding down to your actual bait. So you push it around the loop around your line, but you do it twice so it doesn't slide. It slides down to your bait. No good. Look at that. See, that one won't slide now. Let him down. Not full stop. Go. Okay, slow down. There you go. On. Hey! We just came past. Hey, Dory! Hey, there he is. Oh, I'm in. Go on. Hey! Just came past. Long line of boys floating there. And we're on. This is so like a Dorado. We've had a quiet morning. We're fishing for Kuta with one chop. Driving in the middle of nowhere, you just see something floating. It's right like floating objects. So we just stopped. I flicked a live mozzie and went on that way. Like it's so pretty. These fish are beautiful.
There we go. The Dorado often hang out together. When Lloyd went on, I tossed the live bait next to his straight on. And just remember, when you're driving around the ocean, you just spot anything floating. I think what we saw was a piece of rope. I'm not sure, but. I can get it. Yours is like jumping next to us. Okay, I've got a little bit of a problem. I've got a cooler trace on here. It wasn't the wisest thing, but you know when the fishing fever strikes, you got to just grab something and throw it. So this one's unfortunately not going to be released. The hooks have got him quite badly. I'll put a single hook on now.
These things go mad in the boat. Yep. I'm just going to cut. There you go, I can actually get that out. Cool, back up. Nothing, we went back up and we followed that buoy. There's no more fish around it. We now put out 4 lures. We've got 2 little pulsator softy coners. Surface lures, basically making bubble trails on the surface. That you're looking for a Dorado, maybe a Salie, Wahoo will eat it. And then we put out 2 rattlers, Kingfisher's rattlers. Dorado will eat it, Bonnie's, Tunny, Salie again will eat it. We're just going to cruise around. We're in sort of 80 to 90 meters of water. That's generally the water that the Dorado prefer. And then we just drive around looking for debris. Make sure you got like a decent pair of sunnies on. Polar sunglasses, and make sure you can scan, because if you could be 20 meters, 30 meters away in these bumpy conditions and miss a floating tree or whatever it is. But if you find that structure, that floating structure, then you can get Dorado, because they're all anything that's floating on the surface, they shoulder on. I've got a pair of Macos, the new Maco blade, the HD Vision Macos, and these basically you can wear all day, and like I said, it's quite important you can see what you're looking for. You can scan all day. Probably not a size, but yeah. There we go, buddy. Hey, what a Salie!
I'm going to put live bait on the other sticks now, because what happens with these Dorados is they follow each other. This one we hooked in the bush on a surface popper, on a, what do we call those things?
Huh?
On one of those.
A softy.
A softy.
A little pulsator softy, a little softy like that. That fella there.
And the other dories will come with it and follow it. So we'll have a bait or 2 ready to pitch at it. I'm not going to get left behind you. Someone's going to grab it, but we'll grab it when it's tied.
See what we've done now? We've just put the motors in neutral. We've got the fish behind us and the wind pushing us back, so it's constantly keeping pressure. If you have it that way, dart towards you, give a slack line. At least this way, it just fights this way, and it just brings the fish in calmly and nicely. Like Ray said, we've both got rods ready. Often these dories swim in shoals or pairs. And this is a big fish. We assume it's a big fish. It looks like a big fish. And if it's a big fish, a big bull, all the rest of the shoal follow the big bull.
It's straight down, he's straight down.
Ultimately, you want them on the other side with this washing. But often these bigger fish, they put their nose down. There's a nice fish. Look at the colours, they're beautiful. See what we've done? I've just put a cloth over its eye, a nice big ball, and it just calms it down. There we go, take it out. Probably fish around 10-12 kilos. Nice one, buddy. Well done. Thank you.
Hey, nice one, Rosh.
Okay.
Those are very extremely fast growing pelagic game fish.
Chicken of the sea.
We call it the chicken of the sea. It's very good tasting. Not going to harm keeping a couple of them. Your limit's on a boat is 10 per person. There's no size limit to them if I'm not mistaken. You've got to stick to the limits of 10 per person. Okay? And that's 10 fish.
Well, we just finished trolling our way back towards Durban. We actually fished up the north coast towards Mshloti and out from Mshloti to Belito. And after Rosh got that lovely bull Dorado, we trolled a little bit longer, caught nothing. And I think we're going to pull it a day, but I got one more thing I want to show you guys. So stay tuned, it's quite entertaining. Alright guys, well I did say I had a nice little surprise for you. We've just put the boat onto the trailer, packed everything away, and now we, just in the back here, there's the new development houses and stuff, and they've got some canals that are connected to a Sharka marine world. But have a look at this. That's a grunter. There's a lot more. There's some big eyes here as well. I was gonna ready. Okay. The parrots are big eyes when you throw a piece spot and they chase, but no, it's a calf. No man, it's not a calf. It's a potato bag.
No, but they can't get it. Can you come?
Oh!
Alright, that's a wrap for today. 3 lovely Dorado, not really according to our plans. We were planning for tuna, Dorado and Kuta. But anyway, that's the way fishing goes. Lloyd, thanks very much.
Thanks man, it was a good day. Lekker.
Lekker.
It was a good day. Ciao then.